Fucking bet against me. Bet against me. Tell me it's not going to happen. Tell me it's going to fail. I love it. I love every minute of it.
Whatever you do it 100%. When you work, work. When you laugh, laugh. When you eat like it's your last meal.
Rule number 6. If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal.
You're only going to get rich if you talk to rich people about money. You need to have rich friends. You need to be having money conversations. You need to be sitting down, dedicating 2 hours of your life, getting a coffee, and talking about money.
They said, you changed. No. I just can't hang with you. I didn't change. I just reevaluated the priority of my parameters.
I may not have the results I want today or tomorrow, but eventually I will win.
That's the thing about being alone. It's not that you feel like you don't have anybody. It's like you feel like nobody has you. And man, and I know especially when we're young, we can't even put it into words, but we can feel that. And I remember a lot as a child feeling that way. You know, just feeling like nobody has me.
They see I don't party, bro, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and they see that and they're like, bro, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go have fun.
You are.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm having fun, and I try to tell them, like, don't let me affect what you do,
I'm
bro.
gonna be good regardless.
I'm gonna be good regardless, but I'm comfortable who I am.
If you want to be wealthy and happy the rest of your life, just learn this lesson well. He said, learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job.
Why would you not go for it? Why would you not take a chance? At one point in time, you got to take a chance on you.
That momentum.
Right.
Like once you get going, it's easier to keep going.
That's it, man.
Once you get going, it's easier to keep showing up.
It is. It is. You have to get past that hurdle.
Yeah.
And once you get past it, man, you're flying.
If you let people's perception of you dictate your behavior, you will never grow as a person. But if you leave yourself open to experience, despite what others think, then you will learn and grow.
My mentality when I do start to be like, damn, this is a lot. That's what it's supposed to feel like. Like, this shit ain't supposed to feel comfortable. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to stretch you. It's supposed to be a burden to a degree. You gotta wrap your mind around that and accept it and embrace it. And you catch some wisdom off of that.
Man, I'm built different, period. I rarely go out. And I always felt like if other cats was out partying and I was home studying, I would have an edge. Like, I'm literally like, all right, I will party later. I work hard now, so the second half of my life I can do whatever the fuck I want. That's been my mentality. It's like, I'm not going to trick off my early years for partying and then worry about struggling, how I'm going to make it, how I'm going to take care of my family, how I'm going to take care of everybody else. Like, that's not going to be me. I'm going to grind it out now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to set up the foundation so I can enjoy myself later. That's always been my mentality.
What advice would you give to people who are just like chronic procrastinators?
Have fun staying poor. Have fun staying poor. You're never going to make it. I don't care. If you can't look at my Instagram and think, you know, maybe I should make some money. Have fun staying broke. Because like you said, I need someone to wash my cars. I need people like you. Not everyone can make it to the top, and there's no help for those people who can't motivate themselves. You're eating the crappiest food. You're driving the crappiest car. All the beautiful women in the world don't look at you. You can't afford any nice clothing. And you're sitting around thinking, oh, well, you know, just a few more hours playing Fortnite, then that's your station in life, and enjoy it.
The best part of having money is not thinking about money.
Yeah.
It's not about the cars. It's not about the jewelry. It's not about the flex. It's about the security. It's about being able to say, well, I don't have to stress about that, because that is weighing so many people down.
My dad said schools are basically prisons. They keep kids locked up physically and mentally, prepare them for jobs that are also basically prisons until they retire and go to a nursing home. Their final prison.
School is not a prison.
Can I leave whenever I want to?
It's a little like a prison.
When you have a dream, the one thing you have to watch out for are those out there that'll try to crush your dream. And you cannot allow that to happen. That is your biggest challenge. So I challenge you to have your dream, go after it with all you have, and be legendary in your own right.
Small minds discuss other people. Gossip. Good minds discuss events. Great minds discuss ideas.
Learn to say fuck you to the world every once in a while. You have every right to. Just stop thinking, worrying, looking over your shoulder, wondering, doubting, fearing, hurting, hoping for some easy way out. Try to do something bad. Try to do some bad work. The worst thing you could think of to see what happens, but mainly relax and let everything go to hell. You are not responsible for the world. Only responsible for your work, so just do it!
You have to work every single day. I think that's where your confidence comes from. Because when nobody's looking, that's the time that really counts. That's the time that really matters.
Consistency. You gotta really put that. You don't gotta even work as hard as people think. You gotta just put that work in. You gotta do something. It can't be no days when you sleep all day. It can't be no days. You can't let nobody. If you a female, you can't let a dude stress you out. You can't have a female stressing you out. You gotta understand that you gotta invest that time into your life. And right now, it don't really matter. The future is what really matters.
You have to be crazy enough to think that it's possible. That's how you fucking do something worthwhile. That's how you beat the fucking odds. You have to believe it's possible.
Most people ain't never put in no work for any. Most people don't even believe in themselves. And because you don't believe it, no, I'm serious. It's true. Whoa. Think about the reason people don't act on the action. You hear people all the time. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do. Why do people not move forward? Because they haven't stood on the promises that they made to themselves. So what happens is over time you lose confidence. You lose confidence in yourself. That's why people don't invest in themselves. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna work. You know it's gonna work. You don't know if you're gonna do the work.
Yes.
That's what it comes down to.
Getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day before anybody else and grounding my thought process is in the no one will outwork me. No one. I love and I respect you guys. Motherfuckers won't outwork me. All starts with this. 2 hands, putting in the work.
Hey, guess what? It's going to be the hardest thing you ever did. Along the way, you're going to lose all your fucking friends. You're going to struggle. You're going to make mistakes. There's going to be multiple fucking days where you don't think that you're going to make it. And those days sometimes last for months. Nobody's going to relate to you. No one's going to understand why you're doing it. Everybody's going to question it. They might laugh at you now. Everybody laughed at me back in the day. Fucking everybody. Guess who's laughing now? Not them, motherfucker. Me.
You just have to try different things, and even if 99% of them fail, you only have to be right one time. You don't have to figure it all out in advance. You can be wrong, you can pick the wrong career, you can pick the wrong job, you can pick the wrong spouse, you can pick the wrong whatever. But you get it right one time, you're set. But if you don't try, and if you don't go out there and try all those different things, you'll never get that one time. Most people do a lot of talking and most people don't put in the effort. There's nothing you can't accomplish in life with the right amount of work. The challenge is, are you willing to do the work? And the reality is, most people aren't, but that's the opportunity.
You gotta keep working. Your time's gonna come, trust me. You gotta work no matter what. You gotta work. Your time is gonna happen. You're here for a reason, but you gotta be ready, because if you're not, it's on you.
What's the worst thing that can happen if you try? If the day that I walked out of that hotel, right, and I went to do this, it doesn't work out, I can go back and be a bellman again whenever I want to. You can always go back and do that. The worst part is not trying.
You got to think outside the box to be successful. You have to challenge yourself, get out your comfort zone, do what you feel. This world is about action, so don't sit around waiting for something to happen. Make it happen.
The fact that people actually think at 18, 22, or 30, you have to have your shit figured out is fucking ridiculous. Let me promise you, all those parents and uncles and grandparents that push down your throat that you have to figure it out by now, they still haven't figured it the fuck out.
My mindset is so simple. I just want to get better.
I want to get better, and I want to work with great people. It's really simple.